Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's project is I am going to install a ground hitch, or sorry, ground winch system. I'm doing this because I have a project car coming, and the car doesn't go into gear, which means I gotta pull it into the garage. So I'm gonna show you guys my garage. The issue with my garage is not the garage itself, it's my driveway. My driveway is super steep. Well, I can't say it's super steep, but it is steep. But I need to pull the car in where the lift is, so I could, so when I'm gonna take the vet out, then I'm gonna bring the car in so I could have it on the lift. And you can see my garage is a mess because I'm renovating, and I moved a bunch of stuff around doing that right now. So but the car's coming up this weekend. But let me show you guys my driveway. You see how steep the driveway is. So I need to be able to pull the car in to the garage because it doesn't go into gear. How am I going to do that? So I have a hoist system that I never got to use it. It's 1,100 pound capacity for a hoist system. See, this is it. That's the housing. So basically, the housing is gonna sit like this, like so, in here. It's gonna get screwed into the concrete, and this is gonna get mounted in. The motor is gonna get mounted in there, and then I'm gonna run the line to the driveway. And I need to probably buy some more steel cable, because this is not long enough. But once I install this, I am going to test it with my own 4Runner to see if it's able to pull this car in. And if it's not able to, then I'm gonna have to go to plan B, which is buy another winch system that has a higher capacity, or it's able to pull a heavier weight once I upgrade. So stay tuned. Let's see if I could do this. So I'm gonna drill the holes and mount this in and do a test run. So let's see if it actually works. Alright guys, so the big dog is out. I am using a 3/8 by 6 inch Bosch concrete drill bit. Basically it goes in here like so. There we go. It's plugged in. I already marked the concrete where I need to punch the hole, so I'm gonna make the first hole, make sure it's the correct size before I go and make the other holes. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so here's the anchor bolts. I'm gonna basically put this in about 4 inches in, so it's gonna get hammered in. I have the bolt set at 4 inches, so that just reached the end. So I actually need to, actually it will hold, because that's a 6 inch bolt, so it's gonna hold. That'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. But the rest of them I want to make a little bit deeper. So one of them being not that deep, it's okay. But the rest are gonna be deeper. So I'm gonna make the other holes, and then I'm gonna put the anchor bolts in, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So the winch is in. As you can see, I had 2 pieces of, I believe these are 14 gauge or 12 gauge steel. 16 gauge steel. And I basically mounted it under this so I could mount it to the ground. So if I need to remove it, I could easily remove it. The problem is I don't have, they screw in, so I don't have any anchors that I can actually screw in here. So it's actually perfect. So if I need to remove this completely, I could remove it, grind down the anchors, and I could use the space for something else. But yeah, so now I'm gonna take out my car out of the garage, hook it up to the 4Runner and do a pull test and see if this is actually going to work and if it's actually going to pull the car in. So let's do that and be right back. All right guys, I have the car hooked up here to the line. It's gonna go straight to the winch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my wife sit in the car just in case something snaps or comes out, she can stop the car from rolling. So I'm gonna do that and be right back. All right guys, so moment of truth. She's gonna put the car in neutral and let go of the brake. All right, so let's see. Pulling the car in. She's guiding the car in. All right. So the car gets pulled in, but the issue I'm having now is the way this wire is winding up. So I have to make sure the cable is centered as it's pulling in, so it doesn't all wind in one area. So that should be an easy fix. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a little cross rope here between the two hooks that's on the other car, and this will be in the center of it, and that should do the trick. So I'm gonna actually take this hook off and she can back out the car. And there you go, it works. I pulled the car in, 4,000 pound car was pulled in by 1,100 pound capacity winch. It works because it's actually not pulling the whole, it's not the whole thing, but my only worry was if it wasn't going to pull the car in, but it worked. So let me know what you think. If you have a different design, also let me know if this works for you or if you have a different preference. I got to figure out the wiring part, but I don't think that's a big deal. I could fix that. So leave your comments down below and don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.